I'm the Dark Master, and welcome back to the history of Mississippi. Last episode, I discussed the Ordovician period of the Paleozoic era, a period which saw the establishment of most modern groups, but was also witness to the first great extinction, the second worst in fact. This world was a little less diverse than the previous two, but was still quite alien compared to modern day. The previously dominant orthocones like Camarasaurus and Endoceras had died out, leaving the sea scorpions to take over. While they developed in the previous period, the two branches, STYLONURINAs and Eurypterinas, both were abundant at this time. The two groups could be told apart because the STYLONURINAs had long and slender walking legs, while the more diverse Eurypterids had legs that were broadened into swimming paddles that helped them swim and hunt their prey in open waters. The largest predators were the pterygotids. They were a superfamily of sea scorpions that had a worldwide distribution. They included the largest species of all time, Jaccasopterus. They were not only agile, they were also fierce predators. The other group, the Stylorhinias, remained less diverse, just like they were in the last period. One example of them was the fairly large Oranpenpterus. Trilobites of the Silurian represent survivors of the Ordovician extinction event. They developed stronger armor and sharper spines to help combat Eurypterid and stronger predation. An example of this is Amphix, one of the last of the Aspidas. The Silurians saw the start of the long decline of the trilobites, with only 6 out of the 10 families living past the Silurian. Crinoids survived the event and spread like fire across the shallow seabed, with their weirder relatives becoming scarcer as time went on. Ostracoderms underwent their own diversification event like the Eurypterids. In addition to the 3 older groups, the Osteostraci, Pterapsidomorphi, and Thelodontes, 2 new groups emerged in the Silurian. These were the box-shaped Galapsidas and the ancestors of modern lampreys, the Anapsids, which lacked the standard armor which was most common in their family. While the jawless fish flourished, even entering into the first freshwater environments, something was holding them back. True to their name, jawless fish did not have jaws or the ability to bite. They just sucked, literally. This would all change with the evolution of the placoderms. Now wait a second. That one wouldn't come until the Devonian. No, Silurian placoderms were rather uncharismatic compared to their later forms. But what they lacked in charisma, they made up for in significance. They were the first jawed fish. Only 3 species are known from the Silurian in more than pieces. The most significant one is Entelgenanthus, who was the first to evolve modern jaws and is considered the first animal with a true face, even if it's an ugly one. In addition to him, however, they are also the earliest representative of one of the major groups of placoderms. It was Chimenelepis, an anartorich. In addition to these placoderms, there are also the acanthodians, sometimes called spiny sharks. They lost the bony jaws of the placoderms and were the ancestors of modern-day sharks and rays. Originally, however, they were thought to be the ancestors of bony fish. However, this has been proven to be false, with placoderms believed to be the ancestors of bony fish and spiny sharks. The world in the Silurian was changing and expanding. Freshwater habitats had finally been established. Sadly, this period saw the evolution of the first disgusting leeches. Silurian also saw the further greening of the land. In addition to the earlier non-vascular plants, the Silurian also saw the earliest vascular plant, Cooxionia. This period also saw the first known land animal. It was the very first millipede, Penemdosmus. This was the very first animal 100% adapted to the land. This, along with evidence of predation by trigonotarids, exposes the existence of a fully sustainable land-based food chain, the very first in the world. This, however, would not truly come into form until the Devonian, which we will explore in the next episode of The History of Mississippi.